Hello and welcome back to thefanpub.com. I've got Sean with me again. We're talking this video about Blake Bortles and Allen Robinson. A lot of people see a regression in their numbers this year for fantasy wise. What's your thoughts on this matter?
I think actually and this is going to make me sound a little bit egotistical, and I apologise, but we have to give an opinion. It's a very important opinion to give here. I go against the flow completely here with the experts. I think they've got this very wrong. I actually think that Blake Bortles and Allen Robinson have proved their fantasy worth. If we were talking about a second season from Andrew Luck, having got 40 touchdowns one year, then got 35 the next, you'd be going his fantasy gold. Blake Bortles has proved what he can do in a short period of time. I'm very excited about his future in the NFL. I like what he's capable of doing. I like the way he reads defences. I often look at the mechanics that quarterbacks have. I think Blake Bortles has got all the tools you want. Now, again, as I always say with these things, you have to be careful. We're talking fantasy. I don't want to get him, he's not a quarterback I'm going to take early in drafts, no matter what size league I've got. But his ADP is probably pretty fair, going round 5, round 6. That's very fair. If you can get him there, that's a good target. As for Allen Robinson, I don't see a regression. I see this as a top 5 wide receiver for this year. He broke onto the scene last year. I don't see much of a regression. I think that you're going to see defense of Jacksonville Jaguars have already improved. I think most people will agree they've improved. So instead of playing garbage time this year, which is often where Blake Bortles was accused of garbage time points last year, as well as Allen Robinson and Alan Hearns, the truth of the matter is that I think what you're going to see this year is Allen Robinson showed how he could get open, what he could do, what his movement was. Absolutely fantastic route running he was doing. He was perfect for Blake Bortles, and I think the two of them are just going to grow in confidence, and they're going to grow together a bit like some of the best pairings in NFL football you've seen. So I don't have any problem with his ADP. Allen Robinson is often going around about 13 or 14 in most ADPs at the moment. I think that's perfectly fair, perfectly sensible. I don't see a regression at all. I'm very confident predicting those guys still have a blimmin' good year. So I would say don't worry about them.
I mean, briefly, let's talk about Alan Hearns and Rashard Green and Marquise Lee. They're the other ones in the wide receiver sort of mix.
Alan Hearns is clear-cut number 2. The other guys are irrelevant at this point.
Is it worth drafting into this year?
Alan Hearns is still very fantasy relevant, yes, because where Robinson, it's very difficult to double-team Robinson. Well, this is another good point to the video, really. When you double-team Robinson, you leave Hearns open. That is why it's such a great little combination they've got going there. Plus, they've got a backfield loaded with running backs, people who've got the ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. We know what they have now in Ivory and T.Y. Yeldon. These are players who are capable of... Yes. And they're very capable of doing that. So the whole thing really gels well for me, and I like the fact their defence is improving. I see big things for the defence, not necessarily this year. They'll improve. They can't go much worse, but they'll improve quite a bit, I think, this year. And then next year, their defence will get better.
And Marquise Lee, he's coming back from sort of an injury last season. There was some talk in camp that he might do well, but then that's now been surpassed by the news that Rashard Green will be in the slot, and there's a lot of murmurings about he might be quite useful. But
yeah, I'm kind of a little bit wary about him at the moment because I've seen enough, and that probably won't shake out until the pre-season to get a gauge on him. And unfortunately, some of my drafts take place before the pre-season, so I'm going to have to judge him on what I know, which is very little. So I won't be touching him at this point.
Okay, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks very much.